Hi, we are here with Wendy Watkins, owner of Passion Fruit Creative People Growers, and she is the owner and joy strategist there. So thank you for being with us today.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here with you, Lee. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. We're here to talk about the Possibility Spa that is being held in Serenbe on June 3rd through June 5th, and we're just here to talk about women out there in the world making a difference, using their gifts to have an impact on the world and really create something. Just for a little fun to get started. If possibility was currency, what would you get when you spend it?
Well, as you mentioned, I'm a joy strategist, so I'm all about joy. So I would say if possibility were currency, it would be little coins of joy that would just jingle, 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 and you would get happiness, which of course when we receive happiness and raise our vibration, we get more of what we want because we attract from that place.
Right.
So that's what it would be for me.
I love it. I love it. So what's the relationship between joy and possibility? That's what I'm really curious about.
Oh, I think they're kissing cousins. Really?
They're making out with each other.
Well, I mean, you can have possibility without joy. You know, however, I mean, think about it. There are people out there that are living in a world of possibility and they're struggling.
Yeah.
You know, and isn't coming to them easily. But when you partner joy with possibility, like have joy as a foundation, as to create possibility, then ease is going to be present as well. And that's where I see the connection there.
Rule number 6 is don't take yourself so damn seriously. And I think most people can get a very clear idea of what that is, but how do you deal with that?
Like when I am taking myself so seriously?
Yeah.
How do I shift?
Yeah. Because there's a lot of different ways you can do that, and we're capturing all sorts of different ways to deal with things like that. So how do you do that?
You got to kind of shake it off a little.
Yeah.
It's like, serious.
Yeah.
Well, first it's noticing that you're taking yourself so seriously.
Okay.
Be around children. They'll call you on it in a minute. I have an 8-year-old niece, Emily, who will look at me and say, "Why are you so serious, Aunt Wendy?" And I'm like, "Oh, why am I so serious?"
Yeah.
So it's noticing, you know, and so noticing and then making a shift.
Yeah.
And I think it also comes from your perspective, you know, how you choose to see yourself. Now, what I do as a coach is important work. You know, it really is. And I had a boss who used to tell me, not when I was a coach, but when I worked for Aveda, that would tell me, "You know, Wendy, it's not a big deal. You're not a brain surgeon. If you don't get to them, no one's going to die." And that's what I looked at in my life. I still keep that in my mind. It's like, no matter what I do, unless it is that important, it's not that important.
Yeah.
What's most important for me is to remember to enjoy the journey. And when I could remember that, and I just remember that from teaching about joy, that I could remember not to take myself so seriously.
And as you're just saying that, you can just feel the energy shift from one of not a lot of room, not a lot of creativity when you take yourself so seriously, to one it just expands. It just opens back up. And that's really another way of thinking about possibility is when things expand, you know it's there.
Absolutely.
You know it's there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We really appreciate it, and we're so glad to have you as a part of the community.
Oh, thank you, Lee. Same to you. Good luck with your spa.